EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Inner Harbor of Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Baltimore Ravens. Tirico and Greg Olson with you, the veteran Chris Boswell, getting things started. Off we go here in the Inner Harbor. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now the first carry for King Henry. And that play gets nothing. So, no gain on the game's first snap.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
On play action, here's Jackson. That one is caught by the rookie from Oregon. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
He'll try and run for this with Henry. Trying to drive his way forward. I'm not sure he got there. Going to depend on the mark, but yeah, he's short. Short, and it's 4th down. So the drive ends, and on comes Jordan Stout to kick it away. This brought in out past the 20. And some good running on that return as he takes it up close to midfield. So the drive begins with a give to Johnson.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Yards to go.
Working out of the gun, here's Howard. Open man, left side, he's got it. A gain there of 15. Good for a Steeler first down.
A gain of 15. And the Steeler first down.
Play action, it's Howard. That's caught by the tight end, Darnell Washington. And he'll be run out of bounds. That's a good gain on first down. They pick up 7 yards. From the 31, here is 2nd down and 2. Shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Johnson. With good blocking leading the way. He's got the first down inside the 25.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on first and second down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
And he'll be out of bounds. There is a flag on the field. And let's see what caused it. We're going to put a man in motion to the right. From the gun, it's Howard. He'll swing this out to Johnson.
How fast things can flip. You find yourself in first and a mile after taking a penalty on first down. But that chunk play there in the passing game now gets them back in sequence with the chains and brings up a more manageable second down.
This one is complete to DK Metcalf. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down. They are set up with first and goal.
First down. First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
They'll motion the slot man right. Now Howard on first down. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. The Pro Bowler the last 2 years, Nnamdi Madubuike, into double figures now. That is sack number 10 on the year. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
60 Eagles, let's go.
Out of the gun, it's Howard. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
19 Tigers.
Here's Howard. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers are out to an early 3-0 lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Their own 27-yard line.
On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. It's the Steelers with the early lead. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins as they've got it with first and 10. On the handoff, it's Henry. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
His 48-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
From the 48-yard line, here's second and 4. He'll go again here with Henry. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. It'll be a pickup of 10. First down, Baltimore.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Gonna go right back to Henry. And he'll get forward for a couple. Jabril Peppers up from the safety spot to bring him down.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, they're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
That's a 37-yard line. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
Quick. Here comes 3rd and 6. The shotgun, here's Jackson. Exiting the pocket right. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on 3rd down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner. Picks up the first down.
Jackson now to throw on first down. Trying to set up the screen to Mitchell. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
They'll run with Mitchell. And this one blown up. Good surge and drop him. A loss on the play, back to the 9-yard line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Now from the 9, it'll be 2nd and goal. Here's the toss, right side to Henry. And this defense trying to stiff it. He gets back to the line, and that is it. 3rd and goal coming up.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Two minutes remain in a 3-0 first half. We'll come back to Baltimore after this. A nice drive. This is the 9th play coming up, and they cash it in on 3rd and goal. From the gun, Jackson on the run to the right, carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. One of the Steelers has it. Accelerating toward midfield. Inside the 20.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
The RPO, that one is complete. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark him out of bounds at the 1-yard line. A gain of 11, and it's 1st and goal. From the 1-yard line, first down and goal. Johnson fighting for the goal line. He lost the football, and it's out. And the Ravens have come up with the football. Oh, those hurt so much. Knocking on the door, getting down inside the 5 to fumble there. Greg, it never feels good to fumble, but in that spot on the field, that stings.
Yeah, it's just a brutal way to end this drive, but you got to give credit to defense. The philosophy of red zone defense, Mike, is takeaways and field goals. In this case, they force the big takeaway, and they keep points off the board. He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
2nd down and 8. Jackson looking to throw. Forced to his right. Now he takes off. And he's going to be close to the 1st down. Out of bounds, just a little short. We'll need to pick it up on 3rd down.
That's a smart play. 2nd down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable 3rd down.
3rd and short. Jackson. Open man, right side. He's got it. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down. Off the play fake. Jackson forced out wide. Now, deep ball for Bateman. And this will be incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike. And that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
Play action now. Jackson forced out left. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down. The linebacker, Alex Highsmith, in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the 1st half clock. Here's a 3rd and 10.
It's hot. You turned it.
Back to throw, Jackson. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
And after that last incompletion, it's really the story of the game. This offense has had a really hard time sustaining drives that can lead to points. You can sense the frustration, not only on the sideline, but really in the entire stadium. They've got to get something going, especially early in these drives, so they can find themselves in scoring position and come away with some points.
And some nifty running on the return, but get some good yardage before he was taken down. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
Howard. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. Touchdown. 75 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the 1st half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
Final 9 seconds of this half, and the kick is away. A return now from the 4. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Hey, middle. What? 180. It's hot.
A 1st down throw for Jackson. In trouble, and down he goes. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Cougar 19.
They're going to go play action with Howard. Flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Second down, it's Howard. He locates the open man. That's Christian Kirk. 11 yards on the pass there. That's a Steeler first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
That one down the field, but it is incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And it'll be second down.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
Let's go.
24 yards gain on the play.
The run out of the gun with Johnson. And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up second and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Come on. Set. 70 Lion.
To throw is Howard. Got his man. It's Kirk. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
A 5-yard gain on the play. That's another Steelers first down. A gain of 5. And the Steelers first down.
Half the 60. Half the 60.
Throwing is Howard. Over the middle, Metcalf has it. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
11 on the play. First down, Steelers.
Cowboy 80. Let's go.
Working out of the gun, here's Howard. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are going to take possession.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 8-yard line.
On first and 10, Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Jackson now on second down. He'll tuck it and take off. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 25. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down. Set to go now on first and 10.
At the 27-yard line.
Here's Jackson. Forced out wide. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
That's going to be incomplete. coverage, very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
On third down, Jackson. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
And another wasted drive here, Mike, and they start to add up. And coming out of halftime, you would think that they would make some adjustments to try to get some points on the scoreboard, but so far, looks like much of the same.
Now the return. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line.
37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Kirk is the motion man. To throw it on first down is Howard. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. And they will finally run him down. That is a big-time play for the Steelers. 33 yards.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end, because I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
70 Lions. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
And on this first down, it's Johnson. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. That is Nnamdi Madubuike there to bring him down. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, it's Howard. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. From the gun, it's Howard. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
And the Steelers first down.
Let's go. Cowboy 80.
So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
Here's Howard. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
This one complete to Washington. And he's going to get belted at the end, but he keeps possession of the football. Setting up 1st and goal.
Steelers first down. 1st and goal.
They'll run with Johnson. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but It's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Ravens, nothing. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Jackson going to keep this one himself. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jabril Peppers. Bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Second half, and the defense continues to be item 1 in this game. They've done the job keeping the offense in control. And now, Greg, they scored on their own.
Yeah, and they've just been dominant the entire day, Mike. And now to come up with a pick 6 here and just further their dominance, it's been an impressive performance all around for this defense.
Makes the score Steelers 24, Ravens nothing.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Jackson now to throw on first down. Out to his right. Going up top and looking for Andrews. And that is incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And it'll bring up second down.
Let's give credit to the defense. I mean, those throws, they have not been there this entire game. And they have tried time and time again to test this defense downfield. And you can see a little frustration mounting from some of these receivers. They cannot connect downfield.
Jackson on target to Flowers, and it's a Baltimore first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now, faking the give. He's to the 15, and he's going to be brought down. It's a big one for the Ravens. 35 yards.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. Jackson up top again. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
A pickup of 10, and it's going to set up first and goal.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Henry will take this one into the end zone. It's a Raven touchdown. Touchdown here in the fourth quarter, Greg. They have a big mountain to climb, but at least they're technically still alive in this one.
And now, Mike, we're going to see them line up to go for 2. They're going to see if they can get this lead down to 16 points and still give them a chance to fight back here late in the fourth quarter.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point.
The shotgun, here's Jackson. Flush to his right, and he's going to get into the end zone. For the moment, it's 2 points, but there's a flag down on the field. That's on the center, Tyler Lindebaum. Tyler Loop now for the extra point. That was not easy. Much further back, but he still makes the kick for the extra point. Down 3 scores, and it's late. They're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here trying to get an onside kick.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Here's Johnson. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14.
Set. Cowboy 80. Let go.
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Finds room inside the 40. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. They get 22 yards there. Good for a Steeler first down. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. 1st and 10. They'll go again with Johnson. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
60 license. 60 license. Here we go. Set. Cougar 19.
To the air. Howard. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he will score! Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. If you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate. And great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
The return starts from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. That is T.J. Watt. He gets in for an important sack, number 133 on his career, moving him past the Hall of Famer Lawrence Taylor, who finished with 132 and a half. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
3rd and long. Jackson. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down. They'll run Johnson, and he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
It is 2nd and 6.
Go!
The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd. They get it with 19 seconds left on the clock. Third and 6.
At the 60. At the 60. Check go.
Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout, and they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Steelers will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter. So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it 1st down. Down to a knee, one more time. And that should just about do it. So this one, a win for the visiting Steelers. They bounced back from the loss last week, really put in a determined effort, and will come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.